Hey there, welcome to day 1376 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey and keeping a little video log of what I'm doing as I've transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business, over 48 years in different business ownership offline, as well as over a quarter century of corporate America, leadership and management experience simultaneously prior to, in 2017, moving to the online world. I'd always been curious about the online world, and following my divorce, had the opportunity to say, okay, I'm going to explore this and check this out and see if I can duplicate my offline success in the online world. Continuing to work toward that, thus day 1376 of our documenting the journey. Keep in mind, I didn't start documenting the journey right off the bat. That was something that took a lot of convincing and cajoling because, like so many other people, I was scared to death to do video. I wasn't going to show up on video no matter what. And we tell ourselves all kinds of reasons why we're not going to. And then, like everything else we're afraid of, we do it a couple of times, and pretty soon we're not afraid of it at all anymore. So what are we working on? What am I working on? Right now, I'm working on money idioms for the month of November. We are doing money idioms related to money, for supersize your business. And today's was to foot the bill. So to foot the bill is one of those expressions. It's been around since the 1500s. Very interesting. It used to be called foot up, meaning you would add up and tally up all the figures on a page. And then at the bottom of the page or the foot of the page, you'd get the total. And that was to foot up or to add up what was owed. And then by the 1800s, the popular version today, meaning to pay the bill, to cover the expenses of something, to pay for something, became popular in the 1800s on. So that's how I've always known to foot the bill means to pay for something. And so in order to help people pay for things, I shared 16 different ways you can supersize and grow your business that don't have to cost you a lot of money. So you have the resources available to foot the bill for the things that you want to pay for. So that was our idiom today for supersize your business. Our daily challenge, our annual challenge this year, is to do one thing every day that centers us, or all about us, to get to know ourselves better. It's a little mindfulness journal. And today it was talking about and comparing the big, good, fortunate things that happen to us versus the things that we do every day, the advantages that we create every day on our own by the things we choose to do versus just the things that might happen in our life that look like good fortune. And it's the things we do every day that have a much bigger impact on the outcome of our life than the good fortune here and there, the random acts of good fortune, I guess, that befall us. So it was our challenge to do one thing every day that centers us. And our no nonsense November, again, I'm under the weather, so I haven't been really feeling doing no nonsense November, but I find myself doing it every day anyway. So today we talked about identifying our lifelong desires, the things that we want to create, do, be, and have throughout our lifetime. You know, that's different than goal setting. Goal setting is taking, to me, those great big things and then breaking them down into bite-sized actionable pieces that we can work on a shorter term basis to move us toward them. But how often do we sit down and actually say, if I can create anything I want in my life, if anything is possible, and it is, by the way, what do I want? What would I want? Do I really want $1 million? Do I really want $1 billion? Do I really want to have a business? Do I really want to have what type of relationships? Do I really want to have what type of experiences and adventures and traveling? Or what is it that I really want in my life? How often? And I'm inviting you to do it today, because if you don't do it today, you'll probably forget about it and won't do it at all, like 99% of the population. And you won't have that big picture vision and mission of where you're going and what you really want to do and create in your life. But once you have that, anything becomes possible, because we start making decisions and choices that automatically move us toward the magnet that is the thing that we want and we desire for our life. So that's today's lesson, is to make sure that you have done that exercise. I revisit mine every year, every single year, as part of my goal setting and planning for the next year. I revisit those big lifelong legacy goals and I say, are these still things that I want? And sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. I mean, sometimes the things we wanted in our 20s, by the time we hit our 40s and 50s and 60s, we just scoff and laugh at those things because we're like, yeah, what made me think I ever wanted that? Because I certainly don't want it now. And that's because we grow and mature and we have life lessons, and we decide what isn't for us as we mature and grow and have more experiences. So those are the 3 big pieces of content I'm doing while I nurse my cold, which just seems like the never ending cold from who knows where, but Hades, I guess it would be from Hades. I'm ready to be done with it. So I think we're going to start cranking the vitamin C and the, what else do we take when we have a cold? Different nutrients that we take when we have a cold, just to like knock it out of my system. I'm to the point where I just can't even look at another cold medicine pill because they make me nauseous just to see the pills. So we'll try something different. I think we'll go back to the herbal teas and things and see if those don't help clear my head out faster and easier than I ever imagined possible. All right, if I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow just to let you know what's going on in the Supersize Your Business world, what's going on in the daily challenge world, and what's going on with No Nonsense November. Because I think instead of No Shave November, No Nonsense November is a lot more fun. All right, have a great day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.